Hey, what's up, Michael? This is a quick demo video for you for your Heart of Siberia by KR Sabers and Denis Lukyanov. This is installed the CFX that you wanted. This is the weathered version, which is really cool. I've done one of these before and it was the clean version, so I haven't been able to see this. I just especially like how they damaged the crystal chamber in there, so that's very cool. And of course, this door is closed right now, but you can always take it and just slide it open, and that reveals your crystal chamber. There is a real quartz crystal in there for you that lights up. I'll show you that here in a second. You've got a Carl Chen V2 PCB in here for your Neopixel connector. 2-button setup. So you got these two dome tactiles right here. When you're holding this saber up like this and the switches are facing up, the switch on your right hand side is your power, and then of course the other one over here is your auxiliary. All right. To get to your chassis, just take your wire right here and pop it out of that clip, and then come over here and unscrew your pommel. Now this middle section right here that's bare, I tightened it down as hard as I could. I did not glue it though. You don't want that section to unscrew. All right, so just your handle here. You shouldn't have any issues with it. I just kind of like to point that out sometimes. I did crank on this guy pretty tough, so it should never come out. This is what your chassis looks like right here. So your CFX board, easy access to your SD card. Pop it in and out with your finger. I went ahead and I gave you a kill switch on here. Even though CFX has a deep sleep mode, I wanted you to have an opportunity to turn off all these blinkies right away if you didn't want them flashing. All right, so what I did here is I put a 9-pixel accent strip right underneath the chassis right here. I put another 9-pixel accent strip right here. These two strips are wired in line with your crystals, so they act differently when the saber's off and also differently when it's on. It will mirror the color of your blade though, so I went ahead and programmed it that way. And then lastly, this is a 26-pixel accent strip right around this speaker. This is an SO Elite, by the way. All right, I did this so that I could light up this piece right here that you could kind of see my face through right here. If you look carefully when we screw this handle back on, you can see how those LEDs are kind of squared up on that opening. I wanted that to light up. So this LED strip back here is wired in line with your actual blade. It will mimic everything that your blade does. All right, so we'll take that back off. Of course, you got a removable battery setup right here, and that's how that's lined out. We'll go ahead and put a battery in this guy. Come over here and flip our switch. Now your chassis is pulsing. Both of these are wired in line with each other, so they'll act the same. And as you can see, your crystal chamber is pulsing also. So you can see it from there, and if you wanted to close the door, you'd be able to see it from this blaster damage right here. All right, so we come over here and we turn the saber on. And your LEDs are lighting up here. You get nice solid in your crystal chamber. And of course all of these back here for your pommel. Hold that down and turn it off. And we'll just slide our handle right on and screw it down. And then you can take this red wire and just pop it back in the clip. It's just meant to look like one piece. When it's all in there, you can't even tell it's cut. All right. Just like that. Now we got that entire pommel lit up. The saber's very loud. We'll go to another sound font. So just hold down auxiliary.
Sound bank selection.
This is General Kenobi.
Youngling.
The Old Republic malign.
Stop on this one and hold down power. And we'll put a blade in. So your blade retention, if you can see that guy, is right here. It's a screw and it's got a little knurled piece on it. So you don't need any kind of tool. You can literally just use your fingers, all right? I'm going to put a test blade in here, but it is set up for a full-length 1-inch diameter blade. Put your blade in there and lock down that knurled piece. Your crystal pulsing here. When you hit blade lock up, of course, remember I told you your pommel will mirror your blade. So blade lock up here and then over here as well. You'll see it in your crystal chamber too. Hold down auxiliary and twist your wrist to change color. And then everything will match. So there's a green. You can see everything is green. We'll do it again. There's a blue. Just like that. So you just have the stock package on here for now. But everything is programmed. Alright. We'll go to another sound font.
Sound bank selection.
The Old Republic. The Old Republic. Report of
Did you see TK2131 yesterday? Sometimes I think that guy's a copy of a copy of a copy.
And then you also have some nice shine through here.
Sound bank selection.
This party's over.
And flash on flash. Blade lock up. And we'll turn it off. Just like that. All right. So yeah, everything's working in here like it should. You can leave it sit. It will go into deep sleep mode. If you want to turn off these blinkies right away, you can just come over here and hit power. So we'll turn this on real quick. Flip our switch and it kills everything like it should. And if you want to take the battery out, you do that by the positive side over here by your speaker. All right. And it should pop out just like that. And that is your Heart of Siberia with CFX. Let me know if you have any questions, and if not, I'll get this out in the mail to you. It will be actually first thing Monday morning. All right, thanks, man.